This actually is going to be a quick speech about financial wellness and mastery. Now, I only have a few minutes, so I really can't give you a in-depth, dissection of everything financial wellness. So I had to pick out the 3 things that, for me, were the most important when it comes to coaching people on financial mastery. The first thing I came up with when I was thinking about this the other day was, first thing was people's mindsets. And that was the first thing. We have to shift our mindset away from a survival mindset to a wellness and future into a mastery mindset. The reason we had to do this was, for one, too many people focus on the day-to-day, just surviving. I gotta pay bills. I got to put gas in my tank. I got to put food in the fridge. And those are all very important things because you gotta take care of your needs right then and there. But what are you gonna do about building a future for your family, for your children, for your children's children? So this is where we need to shift from thinking, how am I gonna take care of myself, to how am I going to make this money work for the future? So the first thing is you have to start thinking about how to make money work for you. Making money work for you. And that comes to the second thing. After you learn this shift in your mindset, the next thing you want to do is you want to focus on setting goals. Short, medium, long term. So after you have the mindset and then you're looking at your finances, I need to say, what's the one thing I need to do? Your short-term goal. And one thing you need to do is, this step is take care of debt. You've got to take care of personal debt. You have to stop buying things you don't need. You need to start living below your means. And now that you have the money that you have, now we're not talking about just making more money. That's all well and fine. But too many people, once they start making money, they start spending more money. All right? I know so many people who make multiple 6 figures, 7 figures a year. They're miserable, they're broke because they just keep spending their money. It doesn't make them happier. All right? I know millionaires that are just completely miserable because they're not building anything. They're not taking these goals and they're saying like, okay, what am I doing in the next 5 years that's going to set up my family? And this comes down to your short, medium, and long-term goals. The next medium and long-term, you need to start investing. Make your money work for you. Build a portfolio. Start investing in real estate. Start investing in things that are going to give you a return on your investment, your ROI. And this comes to the third point I want to take in, is that we need to master the language of finance. The language of finance. You need to know where things like ROI are, ROE are, what's free cash flow, what is your return, what's your debt to equity ratio. These things you need to know, because if you bring your money to a financial planner and say, hey, I got this money now, what am I going to do with it? They're going to give you all these things. They're going to give you a packet of 50 pages of just absolute, complete, it's going to look like Greek, because you have no idea what it says. So you need to be able to be financially literate about the things that when you're talking about money and investing the money, that you know what your money is doing for you and for your family. So those 3 things. 1, shifting your mindset. All right. 2, setting those big, audacious goals, short, medium, and long term. And finally, number 3, you gotta be financially literate. You have to speak the language of money so that when you finally teach your children what you now know about money, you're now setting up a legacy. Now you're going to be the one that changes your bloodline because of what you learned about money. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is Christian Alday.